Hello! Howdy, friends. What should we do today? Let's... Hmm. Hmm. Silk Song ambiance music. Sure, let's do that one. Hello, goodbye. We are streaming a little bit early today because why not? It's a holiday for me and just gives me a little bit more time this evening to get some stuff done. Mr. Becca and I are still working on organizing our garage, and because of that, we need to have time this evening to hang up some bins and do some more organizing. If we can't do it today, we're not, today and Wednesday, we're not going to have time for like 2.5, 3 weeks to work on it again because we're going to be so daggone busy. But, alright, let's turn this music up because it's a little bit soft. There you go. Now you guys can probably hear this music. I am going to continue working on the crochet Psyduck that we started last time, which reminds me to, pull the pattern up because that's kind of important. This is the pattern. Copy. Mix it up. Alright, and ads are now done so people can say hello and not be worried about anything. There you go. Exclamation point pattern for the Psyduck pattern that we'll be doing today. Hi, Lizzie. Alright. I did still have a few in the queue, so you have been running dungeons for me while we were in the ad break, Lizzie. So that worked out really well. There were still a couple of them in the queue from last stream. But now, it looks like Ale has spawned 5. You've got 4, 5. We've got quite a few. I am a little bit stinky. Hi, Impact. Welcome in. I'm a little bit stinky. I went out for a 2.3 mile walk. Like, I've been trying to do this same walk every single day. I'm thinking of increasing this walk, as terrible as that sounds. I'm thinking of increasing it starting next week. I want 1 more week of consistency with this walk, and then I think next week I could push it to maybe 3 miles. See how far we can go. It's supposed to be daggum heckin' cold this coming weekend, so I'm not going to be doing much in the way of walks when it is wintry mix, sleet, ice, that kind of stuff outside. So I'm going to be sticking with my recumbent bike, and or we also brought the Dance Dance Revolution pad upstairs, and there's a possibility we may hook it up to one of our TVs. Not sure which TV we will hook it up to, but it is something we are thinking about. Get out of here, cable. This cord is in the way. Get out of the way, cord. There we go. Nope, still there. Oh my gosh. There. Cord's out of the way. How are you guys? Happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful and successful day. I worked on my business taxes today. So that was what my plans were this morning. And then I was supposed to have a phone call with my best friend, my matron of honor, to talk wedding stuff, but she ended up having some other things she had to do today. So I decided to take that time and take advantage of that, and I organized my Pokemon cards. I went on, like I said, the 2.3 mile walk, and then I died on the couch for a little while, and now we're here. You're walking outside, you've got negative temperature wind chills. I can walk for you too. Yeah, no. I have a rule that if it's under 30 degrees, I'm not gonna go on a normal. I'll go outside. I'll take the dog's potty and all that. I'm not gonna go on a walk, especially if it's windy. So if it is over 85 or under 30, Those are, no, under 40. Under 40. I'm at a hotel. This is a very cool hotel. I would love to go to hotels that had a whole wall of yarn at my disposal and a giant Psyduck behind me. I would love that hotel. Does it have a pool too? Because if so, top tier 5-star hotel. Exclamation point join. Aeolus has another dungeon going on. Let's go ahead and get those out of here. I'm going to get started on this Psyduck because I want this one to be out of the way so we can find another project to work on. I did start making another Charizard, one of those fuzzy ones that I made for Lightning. So I'm going to make that one later today. I'm not going to do that one on stream. You guys have seen me make those so many times. I'm not going to worry about that. But we are going to... This is the body of our Psyduck that we did on Saturday. So that's as far as we got last time. Okay, I did bring it upstairs. I was thinking maybe I left this downstairs when I was crocheting earlier, but I did not. I am so smart. There we go. Mr. Becca is going to get scuba certified this week, so that's going to be super amazing. Him and I are going to Fiji this May, and he needs to be scuba certified, obviously, to go diving with me. And this is the week that he gets certified. So he's got his pool classes Tuesday and Thursday, and then his certification dives on Saturday and Sunday. And I'm not sure if the dive store is going to postpone his dives or not, but it's a high of 39 on Sunday. And I'm like, there ain't no way in heck you're going to ever find me in the water in those temperatures. Absolutely no way in heck would you ever catch me in the water when the temperatures are in the 30s. So I don't know if the dive store is going to postpone those dives or if they're just going to muscle through. I have no idea what their plan will be. That is not my responsibility, and it's something I have to do. Is I have to learn how to relinquish control and not give myself anxiety for somebody else's sake. It doesn't affect me in the slightest. It only affects Mr. Becca. Therefore, I shouldn't worry about it. I'm trying to tell myself that. Lightning, there is still one cabin available if you'd like to join. It is, I think, $3,500, $4,000, something like that. Includes the airfare from Dallas to Fiji and the resorts, 5 dives, 3 meals a day. There's still one cabin available if you'd like to come with us. You don't have to scuba dive. You could just come as a visitor. $15 and $18. Now I can add my marker. Can you babysit for the puppies? I mean, my mom is already signed up to babysit, so you would have to hang out with my mom. I don't know if you want to hang out with Becca Mom. And Psyduck. Hi, sweet girl. Why don't you go lay down on the couch? Why don't either of you go lay on the couch? You're both laying down on the floor behind me. You know, the people can see you better when you're on the camera. Your aunties and uncles can see you better if you're on camera. Exclamation point, join. You got 7 seconds. Join this dungeon. I need to also stop yelling. I feel like I am yelling at you guys, and I need to not do that. There's no reason for me to be raising my voice right now. The music is soft. I am just, the microphone's like right by my face. So there's really no reason for me to be yelling right now. I think it's because I have noise-canceling headphones in, and that, for some reason, just makes me naturally talk louder. So I needed to do better about not yelling at chat. Unless you deserve it. If you guys deserve it, then maybe I should continue to yell at chat. Stop. Also, thank you, Lightning, for sending me those 2 names. I did go ahead and remove those 2 names. I also discovered something very interesting about Twitch yesterday. So I was trying to watch a friend who streams, and I've never had any issues with this friend. I've commented in their streams. They still like me. They don't have anything to do with the drama that went down last year. However, they were collabing with somebody who I am no longer a part of their community. I am banned, blocked, all that kind of stuff from their community. Now, because they were using shared chat, I was then blocked from commenting in my friend's stream. So I couldn't even say hi, I couldn't use channel points, I couldn't do anything in my friend's stream because she was collabing with somebody who has me banned. So I understand one side of that perspective being protect the person who is banned. If they've banned somebody, you don't want to see them even in a friend's stream and see their name pop up on your screen. It can just be triggering and all that kind of stuff. On the other side, I feel like I'm not valued as even a lurker. Like I can't support my friend because they are friends with somebody that doesn't like me. So that was odd. I didn't like that at all. So I don't know if I should talk to Twitch about that and be like, listen, like there has to be a better way to do your shared chat where I can still hang out with somebody who is friends with me, even though the person they are collabing with doesn't like me. But I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world. I was just quite surprised. I was surprised by it. Hey! Get out of there. So, I just didn't know if anybody else had experienced that, because it's just interesting stuff that you discover. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, fasten off. Sew it to the top of the body. The babiest of lands, Lightning. I think you just barely reached your toenail out and touched to land, but I'll take it. I'll allow it. The baby toenail land. Alright, let's see if we can get these eyeballs placed.
But if you close your emotional, damn it, emotional, damn it, emotional, damn it, emotional, damn it.
Something feels wrong about that. He looks like a snowman. That's no Psyduck. Psyduck does not look like that. Maybe I need to just squish him up and not have him be so round. Exclamation point join. I don't know. This doesn't feel right. What if I scoot the eyes up one more row? Maybe that will not necessarily help, but the head will also stretch just slightly once I add the fiber fill, so maybe I shouldn't panic quite yet. Him looks super silly at the moment. let's add some fiber and see. A fiber-rich diet. See what that does for Mr. Psyduck here. I'm really excited and eager to get my show out of the way that is in just under 2 weeks. So we've got the Texas MegaCon that I have my crochet booth at. And I feel like I am not going to have nearly enough inventory, but also still too much that I'm going to come home with not much sold. Alright. Sew the circle to the top of the body. It's right here. You know my little aquariums will go well. I really hope so. That's one of the things that I am most eager about, I should say, is I want to hear feedback from people, even if they don't end up selling. If people come and be like, oh my gosh, if you had this Pokemon, or oh my gosh, if you had this one, then that's like the feedback that I'm looking for, is trying to figure out, exclamation point join, figure out what people are looking for and hope to get. Like, that would be good info for me. You'll take one for 5 cents? Well, unfortunately for you, the materials cost is already over the 5 cents, much less the time aspect of paying myself for my time and talent. Just for the jar itself was like $1. I know Aeolus is at work. I figure Shadow's probably at work. PK is just going to be waking up. Leisha is more than likely at work. So we're going to have a little bit quieter of a stream until people's work days finish in about an hour. Lightning's also working. What are you doing? What kind of work are you doing right now? Is your work modding for me? Or is it smelling people's stinky feet? Building Legos? All the above. Yes and no. Yes to the smelling people's feet, no to the Legos. Got it. Playing with dots. Cool. Did you see the new Lego kits? I don't know if they're new, but they just popped up on my Facebook page for the dogs. So the different breeds of dogs, they're making adult Lego kits. Or Lego for adults, I think is how they're advertising it. And they've got like a golden retriever and some other breeds of dogs. And I'm like, that sounds super cute. I want. All right, I'm going to take the light yellow to make his feetsies. Okay, so chain 2. Lizzie, what kind of project are you working on right now, my friend? Chain 2. Single crochet. And slip stitch here. Got it. Chain 2. Single and slip stitch. chain, 2, single, slip stitch. Exclamation point, join, get into this dungeon. Had to take a break. Alright. All good. Do you have the link? You want a German Shepherd? I don't have the link on me right now, but it was on my Facebook ads, so I bet the Lego website would probably have it, if they have a German Shepherd. But I would like the German Shepherd one too, since that's what Banjo is. I want a Husky. That's what I want. That's land number 2 today, sir. Still doing Disney princesses? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now. Oh. That's it for the foot. Easy peasy. Okay. There's foot number 1. Foot number 2, same thing. Okay. Bloop. So we've got each of the toe beans that we have to make. One. Two. And 3. Fasten off. Beautiful. Did a break during the holidays. There was no hurry in the orders. That was nice. Yeah. I still need to work on... Jandros asked me for a project for one of his nieces, and it got lost in my brain and my DMs, and I feel horrible that I absolutely dropped the ball on that one. And then I messaged him, and he's like, oh, no rush on it. I know you're busy. Totally fine. So it's gonna be one of my priorities to get done as soon as we get through this market. I'm not gonna worry too terribly much. Hey Cody, welcome in. You've got a boxer. Oh, I love boxers. Thanks for coming in over on YouTube.
Lizard.
I love boxers so much. They're so obnoxious. I'm not anticipating needing a bunch of exclamation point join inventory for my market, my Comic Con in February, because I assume whatever I'm going to still have from this coming market, I'm going to not sell too terribly much. That's going to prevent me from having enough inventory for later. So I'm hoping once February comes around, I'll be able to get Lightning, I'll be able to get your projects finished. Jason, get your project finished. Jandros, get his commission finished. That's my goal. Lightning, holy cow, 3 in a row. Three in a row. Okay, we're gonna make the beak. We're gonna make a beak. Psyduck. Snout. You haven't given your price yet to your customer, but you will be taking some cost off because you feel bad and plan on getting some little items too. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I'm hesitant about Mr. Becca making me an Etsy, is just being able to guarantee time frames of getting things done. This is not a full-time job for me. It's not a part-time job for me. This is something I do in my free time. And I don't want to turn it into a stress for me. More than it already is. Alright. And it's the best kind of stress, don't get me wrong. But I do stress in order to make sure I have enough inventory, meet my customers' needs. I want to make sure my quality is always top tier. I never want to leave people being like, oh yeah, I don't want to order from her again, or I really don't care for her crochet quality. Remember, this pattern is free. I'm still using the same crochet artist on Ravelry for her projects, her Pokemon. 4, 5. Then go all the way around. Understood.
Just love that up closeness and other name in my jar.
I got you, will do. Exclamation point join. Nine and 10. Okay, now we are done with that row, and I can add a heart for you. Alright, sir. Here we go. You are in my jar. This one, you do 4. Decrease. I'm gonna stuff the tail in here just so it gives a little bit of fullness to the beak. I'm gonna probably add some fiberfill as well. One, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Lizzie got a cap of the musician that you probably have already gotten rid of 2 or 3 times, but now you have some more to get rid of. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, I see what it's doing. I understand. Cute! Look at this cute little beak. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little beak. Oh my gosh. I would have liked to have had the safety eyes one closer. I think having it 5 stitches apart was too many. I should have had it 4 stitches apart. I think that would have been cuter, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Exclamation point join. I believe this is Aeolus's last dungeon. Alright, so we just need arms and tail. So we're done with the light yellow. Dark yellow. What about the boss? We'll be doing the boss later. I want to wait until closer to 6. Or like 5:30. Once people are off of work and in chat, then we will spawn the boss. We'll definitely spawn the boss tonight. I just want to wait until everybody's off of work, like Shadow, Aeolus, PK, Bahuntame, people that like to come in, Shadow's Proxy, Ani, lots of people that might pop in and play dungeons with us. All right. You don't want to wait on them. We're going to lose, and then we're going to have lost out on the dungeon key, or the boss key, and that's no fun. Like, I know we can do it, but there's going to be some sick rewards for beating the boss. We've not ever been successful at beating the boss. You have to be patient. Six. And then increase to 9. Ah. No. Okay. You're getting too old for patience. That's fair. That happens. I know what that feels like. And I'm not even as old as you are. Alright. 2 more rows for this tail. Two, 3. Two, 3. Interesting. Okay. Alright, there's a Grayson hair in my Psyduck. That's also a disclaimer I need to put on any of my future Etsy listings, is that it's going to contain dog hair. Alright, exclamation point, join. Lizzie has started a dungeon. You're going to be 25 again. I wouldn't want to go back to being 25. I would probably say I would prefer to go back to like 29 or 30 max. If I had to go back in time. That's what I would do. Right, there is our Psyduck tail. So stinking cute. Heckin' adorbs. We need 2 arms, and then the little hair detail, which I have extra somewhere. There it is. I've got some black yarn that I can toss in here. Oh, I see what it means. I was like, what are they talking about? I get it. 1, 2. There's the strands for the... let's do it like this. I am easily distracted, and that is okay. Did I need to do this strand of his hair right at this very moment? No, but I thought about it, and my brain said, go ahead and get it done. Do it. To go back in time and age, or just the age, I would not want to experience life again. Like, I wouldn't want to go back in time and deal with COVID again, for instance. Exclamation point, join. Lizzie has a dungeon going. I'm gonna make his hair a little bit shorter. It's just this is not looking how I wanted it to. So, because it's not looking how I want it to, we're going to undo this. This way all the strands are coming out the same spot in his head. Let's see how that looks. You'd love to go back to the 90s and early 2000s again? Just to visit, or would you want to live through it again? Like, if you were in a time machine and they said you had to stay whatever year you traveled to and you have to experience life all over again, would you?
Give me that butt! Give me that butt!
Exclamation point, join. There we go. Now we've got his nice, cute little short Psyduck hair piece. I'm going to go ahead and sew this down.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill. I can't stop, won't stop. No, there's no chill for me.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Excuse
Mommy?
me?
Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Excuse
Mommy?
me?
Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Alright, we're gonna make it this. Hello? Spooky. Spooky. Yes, you want to live through. The internet was simpler, no annoying ads everywhere. Social media wasn't running the... Yeah, that's true. That is true. And I feel like if we traveled back in time with the knowledge that we have now, we would all be better off in terms of finances, because we would all know, oh, well, make sure we get stock in this company or this company, and make sure you buy a house this year because the market's going to crash and you're not going to be able to afford it later. Like, we would have information that would make our lives easier if we were able to go back and relive. Like, if Lightning went back in time 2 years, 7 months, and 7 days ago, before he ever met me, his life was so much simpler. Life was so much simpler 2 years, 7 months, and a week ago. I don't know if I would necessarily want to go back in time and stay, because I would be missing my dogs too much. However, I would love to go back in time and visit my old dogs who have since gone over the Rainbow Bridge. I would love to get to see them again and be able to go back in time and relive some moments with my brother who has passed away, and other family members that I miss terribly. There we go. There's the beak for our Psyduck. And his little feetsies. And his arm. You can take the dogs with me. Ooh, if we're going on like a full-on travel mission, I can bring the pups with me. Now we're talking. Exclamation point, join, get in on Lizzie's dungeon. Please and thank you. There we go. That is not straight. So we're gonna scooch that over one more, and now that looks a lot straighter. Ducks are great food. I mean, they have protein. They are a source of protein. But you know what else is a source of protein? Nuts. Eggs. Turkey. Chicken. You don't have to go around eating my Psyduck. You and Impact, but between the two of you, I don't know why you guys are trying to eat my friend so often. Pineapple? Actually, I don't think pineapples have any kind of a protein. They don't have any sort of good source of any kind of nutritional value. Pineapples are just the spawns of Satan. There's nothing good about pineapple. You're not wrong, Lizzie. You are not wrong. I don't mind eating human friends. But what did Psyduck ever do to deserve being eaten? Psyduck didn't deserve any of that. He's just out here vibing. He's just living his best life. I still need to watch season 2 of Pokemon Concierge. I still have not seen that, the new season having come out, which is quite disappointing, actually. I am disappointed in myself as a Psyduck fan. Ow, 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 ow.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Arms. It's arm day. We are live over on YouTube as well. Don't forget to please go subscribe over to our YouTube channel. We are over 200 subscribers now on YouTube, and that is amazing. Would love to get that number up to 500 by the end of the year. I think that would be super great. Ooh, Lightning has spawned some dungeons. All right, exclamation point join. I see you, Lizzie. Four, 5, and 6. Alright, next, I do some half doubles. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me these tough questions. there's arm number 1. Maybe it's to help make the shaping of the arm. Maybe. 92. Nice. Nice. Nice roll. You're getting up there. Bum, 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 bum. 3. 6. All right, go around this twice. I'm thirsty. I need to take a drink. Let me finish this arm and I will take a sip. Oh, I owe somebody an eyeball, don't I? Ah! Exclamation point. Join! I owe somebody an eyeball. From earlier, and lightning has landed. There you go. Four of these half doubles. Add some shaping to this arm, and then Psyduck is complete. Well, all the parts are complete. There. Alright, arms and legs, and then our Psyduck is done. Arms and legs, arms and legs. Why do you keep up with the punishment? Maybe you like it. Exactly, masochist. I feel like you actually secretly do enjoy it a lot. Excuse me. Don't forget exclamation point sneeze, mods. You guys are the only ones that have access to doing that. Thank you. Don't forget to do it twice, because I did do 2 sneezes. Remember, kids, this is not the proper technique for stuffing your amigurumi, but it's what works for me. Don't try it at home. Exclamation point join. Get in on Lightning's dungeon. Potion, my baby girl. What's the matter, good girl?
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Thank you so much for hitting that heart. I appreciate you. That heart was hollow and you said, you know what, I like it here. I want to give Becca a follow. Thank you very, very much. I must eat you, and you are a green. You are green today. Not green with envy, but just green. You're a green one, my new friend. You're very tasty. How you doing, Dragon Cape? Happy Monday. Hi, Potion Sweet Girl. Why don't you get up on the doggy cam? You know, people would actually like to see the puppies. I guarantee chat would love to see you. Chat would love to see you, sweet girl. Why don't you get up on the bed? On the couch, I mean. Hi. Oh my goodness, you're just so cute. I'm a little bit biased. I find Potion to be extremely adorable. Well, thank you for coming in and saying hello. Are you a crocheter yourself? If so, please let us know if you have any specific talents or styles of crochet that you like to do. If you've got any socials, an Instagram or anything, feel free to share. We are all about self-promo here. We are a community that thrives on helping each other out and blessing other people as we have been blessed. I've been blessed with many, many different talents, and I love giving back. We are a charity fundraising community, and I love being able to help in the special needs realm of the world as well. Exclamation point join, get in on these free to play dungeons. It is super simple. All you do is type exclamation point join, and that's it. Sit back, relax, and watch your character do all the fun things. Phone call, take your time. Alright, there's Psyduck's happy arms. He's like, yeah! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I still feel like the eyes are not quite correct, but you know what? It's alright. For our first attempt at this pattern, we will learn for next time. A lot of diamond paintings and rubber band. I think, oh cool, like the looms? Like the rubber band loom creations. I love diamond painting. I actually picked out 2 different diamond paintings that my fiance and I are going to start working on for my mom for birthday / Mother's Day. So her birthday is in April, and then obviously Mother's Day is in May. So trying to get a diamond painting done for each month will be our task. We enjoy doing crafts together, so I'm going to be working with Mr. Becca, teaching him how to crochet. We are working, I taught him a little bit, but we'll be working on crocheting some stuff for our upcoming wedding that we have this year. What's up, Grayson? Hi, Bobos. And, we have done Legos together. We have done multiple diamond art paintings together. We've done puzzles together. We play video games together. And now we can crochet together pretty soon. And that's going to be really fun. I think I told you guys the story of when we got engaged, that he had been watching a video tutorial, crochet tutorial, and taught himself how to crochet just enough that he crocheted the ring that he used for our engagement. It was super, super cute. Exclamation point join, get in on Lizzie's dungeon. It was, I still have it too, and I'm gonna bring it to our wedding day and have it on a cute little table. That's something that I'm excited for, is I'm going to have a little table of all the super cute things that he's done. He has written me lots of love notes and hidden notes in my luggage when I would be flying home from visiting him. And I've saved most of them. I feel like I have most, if not all of them, but I can't guarantee, so I don't want to say I have all of them if I'm not 100% sure. Hi, Grayson. Hi, Grayson. Hi, Grayson. What is it, buddy? What bubbles? That's alright. It's not quite sewn down all the way, but it's pretty close. Okay, now we're gonna get the other strands. There we go. So once I get those sewn together, we are done. I'm going to add another finished item, finished things to our counter. It was super sweet. He was trying to teach himself to do the magic circle, to crochet a bouquet of flowers that turns into a blanket, one of those projects, but he just could not figure out the magic ring, and he settled on just making an actual ring that just went around my finger. It was super sweet. Hey, Bahantame. It was super, super cute. Why is this foot upside down? There we go. All right, there we go. Our Psyduck is finished. There we go. There we go. It is absolutely one of the hardest things to learn. I told him, I said, hey, don't feel bad. Because he felt really terrible that he could not, he had this super planned out, grandiose thing, and he could not figure it out. I'm like, hey, absolutely okay that you couldn't figure it out from a video. I didn't learn it from a video either. I learned it from somebody in person walking me through it. I taught Andrew, Greenhawk, one of our mods, taught him how to do it through video chat. I was like, it's okay. Take your time. I will walk you through it. Sounds like Mr. Becca just got home. Is that Dad? Is that Dad? Go get him. Go say hi to Dad. Okay. Now, since that Psyduck is finished, you had to go through tons of videos. Yeah. I think I'm going to go for the Charmander next. I think we're going to do Chibi Charmander. I think that's what we're gonna stick with next. Because I've got the light yellow for the belly, so that'll be good. Don't have to worry about anything extra from that. I just need to grab the orange, and that's it. So let me grab the orange real quick. Exclamation point join. Jump into Lizzie's dungeons, and give me 1 second while the ads are going to go grab the orange yarn. Lizzie, nice land. I'll do your little eyeballs first. Nice land, Lizzie. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to put some of this... I've got so much yarn over here. I'm going to put some of this yarn away because I am overwhelmed with the amount of yarn that is currently on my desk. Let me clean up a little bit. Grayson, go say hi to Dad. Hey, buddy, did you go say hi to Dad? Go say hi to Dad. Exclamation point join. Get in on these dungeons. Bahantame, join us. Thank you. How are you, Ba? Happy Monday. I hope you guys had some good family time today. Hopefully your weather is doing better than Lizzie's. Lizzie's weather is apparently cold out. It was absolutely flawless weather today. 65. Hey, Papa. All right. Here is... No, we're just going to copy this. This is going to be the link that we use for the pattern. Since we're using the same ladies' patterns, I'm just going to post the pattern, the actual library, so you guys can look through all the different Pokemon that are available and see if there's anything that you want to go for specifically, and not just the one that I happen to be working on at this moment. Welcome back from ads. Perfect timing. We just got started on this Chibi Charmander, not Charizard. Chibi Charmander to go with our Chibi Squirtle. However, our Chibi Squirtle is actually in one of these little aquariums, so not quite the same. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, Lightning's gonna want me to put the purple finger thingy back on, so let's go ahead and do that before he yells at me. Nine. 12. You're yelling right now. No! It's kind of like me yelling at the computer screen earlier when we were talking about how I feel like I'm yelling at stream often. Exclamation point, join, get in on Lizzie's dungeon.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
No, there are no...
lizard, lizard.
You okay, baby girl?
Lizard, lizard.
There are no
lizard,
lizards
lizard,
here.
lizard,
This is
lizard,
not a lizard. This is... I'm not sure what Charmander is, but he's not a lizard.
Lizard.
Nope.
Lizard.
He's not a lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Not sure exactly what he really is.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Baby dragon. You would think, but he's not a dragon type. And that's what's weird. It's like, excuse me? They aren't dragon types? What? Fire? Flying? But not dragon? And you can only have 2 types, so I guess flying trumped it. You never used to yell at us when Becca Mom was here. Well, you guys should guilt trip my mom into coming back into stream. She said that she has forgotten how to log into Twitch to watch my streams. So, she doesn't watch them anymore. Hashtag guilt trip. My mom still owes you guys a stream. The Becca Mom takeover is still something that has to happen, and I think she has forgotten that she has to do that, or she has hoped that I would forget. But joke's on her. I don't forget when I owe things to stream.
Lizard.
Like, I know I still owe you guys a scary stream, a scary game. I owe you guys the Becca Fake Nails stream, so I have to put on long fake nails. I owe you guys the Becca Mom stream. got a lot of stuff to do. What's she gonna play? She wants to play either a Pokemon, like one of the Pokemon games, or I was thinking of having her either do Stardew Valley or like Animal Crossing, something like some kind of a cozy game. She told me she wants to shoot and kill things, but also then says she does not want to do Call of Duty. So, you know. Exclamation point, join, get in on this dungeon. You got 15 seconds to get in here. We've got a streaker in chat. Shadow is streaking. All right. Happy post-work day. How are you, Shadow? Hopefully your Monday was marvelous. So my goal is to finish off this Charmander. And once we finish this Charmander, then I'm going to end stream. So I think we will run the boss, like I said, between 5:30 and 6. So about half an hour-ish. Settling in to fix a screw-up scaling thing you did for your kid. Oh, what's going on? You've got a theory now that if you don't destroy unwanted gear in dungeons, you'll start to get different gear. See, Aeolus had that same thought, but it just ends up being that if he finds like a common chest, or finds a hidden chest, it just ends up being empty because it was RNG going to be filled with common gear. So it's one of those things where he thought the same thing. He had every single piece of common gear, and he didn't spawn any of the better equipment. Guys, nice. So video games, nice. What is on the docket for Monday night game night? Three, 4, 5, 6. 8, 10, and 12. Okay, I have to add the eyeballs. But these eyeballs are too tiny. It's the same size I've used for every other project, but it doesn't feel right with him. Yeah, this size feels better. That size feels so much better. Okay. You're in this dungeon alone? Oh no! I missed it. I'm sorry. Lizzie, you got this. See, Lizzie, you don't need our help. Lizzie don't need our help. I'll join you on this one. Exclamation point join. Get in this dungeon. Get in here, pumpkin heads. I thought we were the Becca Boo Crew, and now we're turning into the Pumpkin Crew. Alright. Add Add some fiber fill. See, even Bahantame is getting in here. He's like, I'm not naked anymore.
Lizard, lizard, lizard.
Look what I've got.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Do we have any naked friends who want to join our dungeons? It's okay if this is your first time ever playing Tangia Dungeons. Your character will be naked. You know what? That's okay. We all start out naked at some point. The more you play, the more chances you have at collecting loot and being able to improve your character's inventory. Alright, Charmander's head is done. You did. You missed it. Oh no. It's okay. Remember, kids, this is not how you should stuff your crochet amigurumi, okay? Please. All right. Need to add a little bit more. It's not quite stuffed enough. Do you guys have any big plans for this week? I already told you about Mr. Becca's plans. I don't have much in the way of extra plans. I've got rehearsal Tuesday, Thursday. I have my therapy on Wednesday this week. And then this weekend, I may get to go hang out with our lovely, beautiful friend Sploofs on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I am going with my mom. I'm taking her with me to a wedding expo. So, exclamation point, join! Get in. So it'll be a normal, mostly normal week. Like I said, the only thing that's extra, well, I guess on Thursday I have extra. I have to get my driver's license renewed. I am officially old and have to get my license renewed. And since I renewed it last time online, in Texas, you have to, every other renewal has to be in person, which is so stupid. Anyway, trying to keep the little one alive and the house intact. Hey, you know what? I love that. Very good plans. You plan on staying warm, crocheting, and celebrating 2 family birthdays on Saturday. Oh, fun! Who's having a birthday? And do you need me to sing them a song? Because I am happy to sing a song for them. My dad's birthday was on Friday. My parents' anniversary is tomorrow. And then one of my brother's birthdays is the 28th of this month. So still another week for him. And my sister-in-law, her birthday is on the 26th. So next week. Hey, we both have sister-in-laws with birthdays coming up. Alright, I'm going to have to pay attention to this pattern because now we're doing some funky color changes here. So give me 1 second. 1, 2, at the end of this it says 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now it says change to the light yellow. If I can figure out where the end of the yarn is. We do love when that happens. Help. I see it. Exclamation point, join, get in on this dungeon. You got 30 seconds. Sister-in-law was the 14th, brother-in-law's tomorrow. Very nice. January is popular time. Alright, so now we have single, increase, single, swap back to the orange. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then finish off with another increase back to the yellow. We're trying. We're trying over here. This is going to be kind of complicated. That was row 3. Row 4. Hi, sweet girl. How are you, honey? Swap back to the orange. Carrying through the color changes is always so messy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Change back to yellow. Now rows 5 and 6, you do this same thing. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swap to orange. So much mess. February in your family is a big birthday month with 4 birthdays. I would say we've got 3 plus an anniversary in January. Nothing in February. 3, 4. 4 in March. 2 in April. And then nothing until the fall. When you were doing tax stuff, 75% of your donations were to the 3 logos shown on your stream. Aw, yay, I love that. That is awesome. Same here. I also had a couple, I had some to the Susan B. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. I had some to other streamers and other organizations as well, but most were to these 3 organizations down here. Exclamation point, join! Okay, swap back to the yellow. And then go one more time. Back to the orange. Five, 6. Hi, baby. Okay, back to the yellow. What drew you to my stream is that you're currently fighting cancer. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for telling us. I hope you have the easiest treatment going forward, and that your doctors are helping you and you are super strong and are able to kick cancer's booty. We have lots of cancer survivors in our chat and our community. We are big, big, big supporters of charitable organizations that want to find a cure for all cancers, and that way kids and adults around the world don't have to suffer any longer. Sending positive vibes your way. I was saying positive vibes. Positive vibes. Absolutely. Thank you, Bahantame, for being so sweet. Okay. Row 7. Swap back to the orange. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and last stitch, 13. Now, 2 yellow decreases. And then swap back to the orange. We're done with the yellow at this point. So let's go ahead and cut the yellow so it's out of my way. Hey, Charmander, get your head out of the game. One, 2. This should be the last row. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yep. Fasten off, sew the circle. There. Lightning has started a dungeon and has landed. Double duty going on right now. Dragon, we love that you are naked right now. You got this. You got this, Dragon. See if I can get this. How is the music for you guys? Can you hear it just fine? I turned the volume up for you. I want to be sure you're able to hear the music well if you are listening with audio. If you're not listening with audio, that is totally okay. Not everybody listens to streams with audio. Sometimes, especially since I have closed captioning turned on, people like to sit back and vibe and do whatever they want to on one end, and then they read stream later. Lizzie has also landed. Congratulations. Can you guys get off of my face? My stream is supposed to be able to see me. I'm supposed to be seen, supposedly. People want to see my face, I guess. Alright, if we want to spawn the dungeon at 5:30, I will jump over and help Aeolus join into the dungeon. I will swap screens and I will join for him if we want to spawn the dungeon in a couple minutes. Or spawn the boss, I mean. Look at this, so stinking cute. Oh boy. Oh boy. There. Alright. Exclamation point, join, get in on Lightning's dungeon, 10 seconds. How do you do that? That's a great question. Where is he? He is out in the garage. I could also just yell at him to get on his phone. If that... I could just yell at him to get on his phone. Be like, hey! Boss! Doom. Stuff the Charmander a little bit more before we finish off this neck attachment here. Alright. Lightning has started another dungeon. Go ahead and get on in here. I am not it should pop up, I believe, on the right-hand side of the screen. If you go to the overlay, it should say the boss fight is available. I think it costs 15 bits to spawn. Hey, Grab, welcome in. So, just a heads up, I do declare, this is not the placement for this. This needs to go up to this spot right here. Howdy, howdy. You did it? Awesome. Alright, we've got a boss boss dungeon in the queue. Thank you, Lightning, for spawning the boss. Make sure you guys go ahead and get your equipment ready. I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff down so I can change my character's gear. Yeah, I would say go ahead and change your gear now. Yeah, there we go. Change your gear now. I'm gonna use that, and hi. We're about to have a boss. He came running up the stairs. Not running, but you know. Body armor. Do I want the 16% chance to survive a fight or the plus 5% chance to kill an enemy, 10% chance to survive a fight? Magic dress. I still need boots. I don't have any better boots. Heck. What a sweet girl. Okay. You're doing the 5 and 10. I'll join you with that then. I'll join you with the magic dress. We'll be twinsies. Magic dress. Hey, Jason. Uncle Jason said Grayson, Potion, Lancelot Tree, because all 3 of them are here right now. Say thank you, Uncle Jason. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, sweet girl. Lance Nerd is learning. He's learning, but he's not up there. All right, the boss is here. Boss fight, exclamation point, join. Boss, let's go, let's go. Every single person in chat, I don't care if you've never played this game before in your life, exclamation point, join. Every single person that is lurking right now. I need everybody in here. 20 seconds. We need each person, even if you've never done it before. Jason, you too, exclamation point, join. No, don't drop. Exclamation point, join. Other letters. Odie's here. Yes. Yes, that's the one. There you go. Yes, we got lots of naked people. Look at all these naked folks. We love this. Thank you, Odie. Yes. All right, here we go. Galdrog the Mountain Orc. Let's see how we do. Chat, you're all filthy. Showing up to battle like, I know, right? Filthy. Imagine coming into a family-friendly stream like ours and being naked. Okay. Okay. All right. It's not going terribly yet. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Y'all are doing pretty decent. I like to see this. How am I getting hit twice in a row? That's rude. Heck you, boss. People going multiple times because of speed or something? Does it limit to only 5? I don't know why people are going multiple times in a row. I think it's just RNG. I missed? Heck. I'm gonna make us lose. Odie, rest in peace. I missed again? Dadgum, we're all missing. Grab, rest in peace. 55 damage, dadgum, that time. Ouch. The elephant is cute. Oh, thank you. You did the join, but you don't see yourself in battle. I think it's because you did the exclamation point join with a question mark. I think maybe that didn't count it. I don't know. Oof, Aeolus, you have like 1 hit left. Oi. Lightning is gonna be the one to carry us. And rest in peace, Aeolus. Lightning is gonna be the one to carry us to victory. Yeah, I have no idea. It's something with Tandria. I'm no idea. You took the most chance to kill an enemy this time around? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the best strategy is, like which equipment is top tier for this. Rest in peace, Dragon Kate. Rest in peace, Lightning. Really, Poe? Rest in peace, Lizzie. Rest in peace, me. Wah, 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 wah. We lost. No. Next time, guess we better spawn a whole bunch more dungeons so we can get better equipment. Alright, go ahead and swap your equipment back over. I didn't, but that's okay. I'm gonna find some loot. I'm gonna use that and that. Hi, Grayson. What's up, Scoob? Oh. Oh. Aeolus, okay. Welcome back from work. We had been missing you. And Grab's like, I'm gonna go back to work now. Thank you, Grab, for being here. Appreciate it. Alright, make some feetsies. All I have are the feet, arms, and tail. So I feel like we're not even going to get anywhere near the way halfway through your dungeon spawns before we finish with stream today. But hey, they'll keep going in the background if I leave OBS open, so I won't. But they'll be able to start us off on Saturday while you are doing your dives. So maybe that is the trick. You should spawn like 100 dungeons before we end stream today. So that way when you're not here on Saturday, we'll already have the dungeons ready to go. Right? I think that's the right strategy, honestly. I've got 2 dogs behind me on the floor back here, and there's a perfectly valid couch right there. Exclamation point join, get in on Aeolus's dungeon. Collect some good loot. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. That. Fasten off, leave a long tail. Next. So there's foot number 1. I have an itchy nose. Three. Ah! Alright. Increase. Crumbling Fermazula. Crocheting around this circle. How about that? One day, maybe. Alright, we're gonna finish off this leg. Stop! Oh my god, I have to do sit-ups? Oh, gross. Gross. Lightning. Gross. With the dogs back here and everything. Alright, well, y'all don't get to see it because the camera angle is not in such a way that you can actually see what I'm doing. Exclamation point join, though. Get into that dungeon while I do 20 sit-ups. There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to show myself on camera. I'm just gonna sit back here with Grayson. Oh, hi, Poe. Oh, you're so helpful, Poe. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so helpful, Poe. Thanks. Hi. Please get out of my way. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You gotta start over. They can't reset your counter.
10. You better not restart my counter. 11,
4, 5,
12, 13. I'm ignoring all of you. 14, 15,
6, 7,
16. I hate it here.
10
Oh, it hurts. Oh, help, Grayson.
11 now.
Help. 17,
No. 12.
18,
Back to 10. Oh,
19.
back to 6. Back to 2.
20.
18 more to go.
I hate it here. Between Lightning and Jason.
You did it.
I did it. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Grayson and Potion helped. Lancelot just laid down. He didn't know what was happening.
That's why they were so distracted. 'Cause they
Oh. Is that true, chat? Good job, Lightning. She hates it here except for us. You guys were helping. It's true. Sure. Oh boy. That was something else. This? Sounds like mods and VIPs were being bullies. Shocking.
Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, d'un enfant sur le banc.
Exclamation point, join! Get into this dungeon.
Get the!
I did get good! What do you mean get good? I've gotten good. I got, excuse you. I got gotted. Alright, Mr. Charmander, you have one thick thigh leg. I need to give you another thick thigh to go along with this. Thank you to our new follower over on Instagram as well. For those of you that don't know, I do have all the different social media, so please. I don't know what happened with all of that. What was that all about? I don't know. Not sure why that happened, but okay. Just gonna let that be there. Why would X and Blue Sky have been posted twice, and then half of our YouTube channel one gets cut off? I don't even know.
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Welcome to Becca Boo Crew. I must eat you, and you are purple. Yum, 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 yum. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hey, Brianna. Yours was actually the notification that just popped up on my phone as a new follower over on our Instagram. Cute things that I'm making. Thank you so much. We are working on just some tiny little Pokemon. So we did our Psyduck earlier today. We have also made an Abra and a Pikachu and a Mew and a Magikarp. Plus, we've got a whole bunch of whatchamahoo's it? Aquariums. Those are the ones that I was talking about. So we've got a Squirtle aquarium. We've got a Mudkip aquarium. We've got a Seal, a Wooper, and a Psyduck aquarium as well. Lots of different things. I'm just trying to get some stuff done for. I have a Pokemon card convention next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. So just trying to make as much inventory as we can before our show. You love Pikachu? Awesome! Exclamation point, join everybody! Aeolus has a dungeon! Go, 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 go! 10 seconds. Are you a crocheter as well, Brianna? And I do have a new series over on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube where I'll be opening Pokemon packs every Friday, every week for the entire year. So I hope you guys will please follow over on all those socials, subscribe where you need to, set those notifications to yes, and enjoy the content. Make sure you give some engagement too. Like, comment, share, whatever you can do. It's helpful for the algorithms to help us find new friends. You knit? Oh, very cool. I've never learned how to knit. Thank you, Sugar Mama, for the hydration. Alright. So we're working on a Charmander right now, trying to get this Charmander finished. And once we finish this Charmander, we will be done with stream for the evening. Hello everybody, I am Chaos Old Batman. Oh! Welcome in, Old Chaos Batman. Right, 2 arms and a tail. Let's start with the tail. Why? Because I just feel like it. The arms and the tail start out exactly the same. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do the arms. They are literally the exact same. So we will just go ahead and go in order. I'll follow the pattern. Exclamation point pattern if you would like access to these patterns. They are free. I try to pick free patterns to be able to share with you guys. All right. Perfect. 1 arm down. Unpretzel myself. I will do my best.
It's me, Mario!
Well, hello, Mario. I thought you were Batman. You can't be Mario and Batman.
You're #1 cool dad.
Exclamation point, join. Get into the next dungeon while we also start off with this dad joke. That's a button. Wrong button. Wrong button, Rebecca. This one.
My friend David lost his ID. Now I call him Dav.
That is always a solid one. That's always a solid dad joke. We love that. We've heard that one before. Solid, though. Classic. Brianna, are you a streamer as well? Feel free to self-promote if you have a website for your knitting that you do, or if you want people to follow you on Instagram, or if you stream, let us know. You just ate some mini super pretzels, so you're pretzeled yourself. Oh no. What kind of super pretzels? What does that mean? What does it mean by super pretzels? Because I love pretzels. And now that I don't have to be gluten-free anymore, I can have pretzels again. And it's so yummy. Hot pretzels. Oh. Ah. Hat. No, thank you. Unless you mean in terms of temperature, but I'm assuming you mean in terms of spice. Alright, arms are finished. Oh, that's the pretzel brand. Oh, okay. I love that. Very cool, Brianna. We appreciate people that lurk. We appreciate people that mod, that know what it's like to be on the viewer side of streaming as well. We are a family-friendly, chill, cozy chaos community. I work with kids with special needs. I'm a music therapist, so I like to talk about what I do with my students, but...
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Welcome in to our new friend as well, as I'm getting ready to do our little Becca Boo Crew spiel. So hey, perfect timing, and you are green. Yum, yum, yum. Welcome in, new friends. How you doing, Bluey? The great Bluey is here. But what about bingo? Four, five. There we go. Hello, new friends. We like to have to be chaos. I mean, Sugar Mama is the epitome of chaos, though Lightning is also pretty chaotic. And he has the green sword, so be careful with his chaos. Pre-ordered a new Lego set? Which one? Is it one of the Pokemon Lego sets? Or one of the new Lego adult dog breed sets? You have a learning disability, so it's cool that you help kids. Thank you. Yeah, I work in the schools with kids with disabilities. Lots of autism spectrum disorder, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy. I've got a few with learning disabilities like dyslexia. I've got some that are visually impaired. I've got some that use sign language. It is a huge gamut of the types of kiddos that I work with in the schools, and I love my job. Even though it is hard and exhausting, it is super, super fulfilling. And I love just the smiles and the super sweet messages I get from my kiddos. And then I also have some kiddos that are very direct in their communication, which is great. We love strong, independent kids, but also... Exclamation point join if you haven't gotten into the... Oh, never mind. I've already missed it. Just kidding. Whoops. We have a new boss fight. Heck yeah. We've unlocked another boss fight. I love that. I think we have time for redemption for tonight. We could do it tonight. I think we could do the other boss fight tonight if somebody is willing to put that into the queue. Oh, well, no, because Aeolus already did like 800,000 dungeons in the queue. The boss won't go off until... Oh no, Lightning's already done it. Oh no. Well, guess it's gonna spawn probably on Saturday at this rate. Hey, Steffi Ann. Welcome in, beautiful. How are you? Sugar Mama out here knocking Jason off course, right? Sugar Mama landed with a 97 and Bluey landed for a 37. Congratulations. You guys have unlocked this very exclusive, highly sought after reward. But also, that's not what I meant. This is the screen I meant to put you guys under. There you go. Exclamation point join. Get in on Aeolus's dungeon, while you also get to look at Lancelot for a little bit. I'm gonna give you guys the pup cam for a second, because the dogs don't seem to be getting on the pup cam very frequently. So now that we have one on the cam, I want you all to enjoy him. 5, 6, 8, 9. Cute dog. He's very cute. He is my little baby Yoda. He's got his ears that are like flat to the side of his head. Super sweet boy.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Alright, I'm on to the last 11 stitches of this tail. Who else do we have here? We've got ads kicking off in just over a minute. FYI, for anybody that is not currently subscribed, you can head over. Why are you shouting me out? You can head over to YouTube and watch ad-free over there. Or if you have Amazon Prime and you haven't used your subscription this month, you can consider giving it over here and have ad-free viewing for a month here on Twitch. Or if you want to sit back, relax for 3 minutes, you can just take a bio break. Stand up, stretch, whatever you need to do for 3 minutes while we take an ad break. Becca MTBC is a crochet-loving, dog-momming, charity fundraising machine. When they're not crafting cozy fiber arts, they're probably catching Pokemon or working their musical magic with special needs kids. From St. Jude's to wholesome vibes, the streamer's got heart. That's pretty true. Thank you, Frosty Tools. Very good. Lightning, congratulations on your land. Alright, we've got all the pieces of this Charmander done. I just need to sew him down. Let's add some fiber fill to his tail. Exclamation point, join, get into these dungeons while you have the chance. So like I said, I'm gonna head out in just a moment. A little bit shorter stream for you guys. I'm sorry about that today, but since I went live early, this is peak dinner time. Thank you. You are a wonderful teacher, helping wonderful special needs kids. You're a special needs adult. Thank you for being you. Aw, you're so sweet, Sugar Mama. I appreciate that. Very, very kind. I'm just out here treating these kids the way they deserve to be treated, with love and respect. And if we have fun while making music, then that's a bonus. But otherwise, they're just kids to me, and they deserve to have the chance to learn and have a great experience in school. And if I can do that musically for them, bonus. Yes, we do have a Discord. So please, if you guys want to come hang out into our Discord, we have an art channel, we've got a dog channel, or a pets channel. We've got lots of people that have cats and other critters. We sometimes host movie nights and community game nights. We have a counting channel. If you guys want to help us count using nothing but GIFs that you find on Discord. There is a timer, so don't freak out if you are unable to see some of the channels right away. There is a timer just to keep Discord safe and secure for everybody that's involved. Hello, Andrew. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy time zones. For those new friends that are here, I come from the land of Yeehaw. So we do stream Central Standard Time. So whenever I post in the Discord when I'm going live, spoiler alert, it's usually Monday evenings and Saturday mornings. You can check out the events tab in Discord, or just know that it's almost always Monday evenings and Saturday mornings. But there are some times, especially during charity fundraising season, that I will do some bonus streams on like Wednesdays or Fridays or Sundays. I don't usually do a lot of bonus streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I've got rehearsals. I'm very active at my church. I am a Christian. I don't go around and preach at people, but I do bless people and I pray for people. So if you ever have a prayer request or concern that you would like to bring up, I am happy to pray on your behalf. You can post that in the Discord, or you can post it here in chat if you feel comfortable doing so. But no, everybody is welcome, regardless of your religious affiliations, your political affiliations, your sexual orientation, your skin color, disabilities or not. Everybody is welcome in this community. I try to keep it safe and respectful for everybody. So we have some hot topics that we don't talk about. Oh, thank you, Brianna. Appreciate you. We have a special emote for anybody that is following. If there's ever a topic that is triggering to you or you would like it to stop, then make sure. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Lightning. We'll send it over to Zach. That'd be a great choice. If there's ever a topic that we are talking about that makes you uncomfortable or you would like it to stop for whatever reason, no questions asked. Use the cow emote that you see. It is free for all followers. And as soon as I see that or one of my mods sees that, then we will know to steer the conversation in a different direction. We don't want people to sit around and feel uncomfortable. You counted what? Question, where can you post your new bluey you made today in Discord from Build-A-Bear? Ooh, awesome. That would be great to put into the art channel in Discord. But like I said, there is a little bit of a timer, so if you don't have access to that channel right now, you will have it in like the next 20 minutes or so. You counted to 30 in Discord? Awesome! Let's go! That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Lizzie, for helping us count. And hopefully Fraggle won't throw us off again. I tease. I'm just kidding. Alright, Charmander, we need to get this arm attached, and then I can add another item to our finished. There's the button I'm looking for. Exclamation point join, that's the button I'm trying to find. To our finished projects list. And if anybody ever sees a project that I have made and you are interested in purchasing it, they are available for purchase at any point. You can shoot me a DM and I'm happy to give you price points of anything. Most of these I try to stick for inventory, but hey, if I have a guaranteed sale before I go to a craft fair, I am happy to sell it before it goes to the general public. We don't gatekeep around here, so every time that I crochet, I will share where I have gotten the pattern for that day. If it is free, then I will share the pattern directly. If it is something that I have paid for or was gifted, then I will share a link to where you can purchase it yourself, should you be interested. Lizzie is landing. Very nice. Look at this. Charmander is so cute. I need to get the extra color for the tail flames. Give Lizzie her eyeballs. And let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and cut one strand of this orange. That's good enough. I need 1 strand of red and 1 strand of yellow. Give me like a hot second to cut those strands. Help! Stop. I don't know if I want 1 strand of each. But it says give it more than 1 strand of each. So, okay, let me do 2 strands of each. How about that? Yeah, let's do 2 strands of each color. So there's the green. Or by green, I mean orange. Wow, I can't tell colors. I need to go back to kindergarten. I need yellow and red. Alright, here we go, friends. I'm going to go ahead and add the finished project number. Exclamation point join. Sugar Mama has also spawned a Tangia dungeon, adding that to our queue. We love to see it. Thank you for adding to our queue. And let's see here. I want 1 of each. Bottom of this tail right here. Then we're going to do it again. Welcome you, our chaos. Tyler is streaking. We love to see it. Welcome in, Tyler. Thank you for letting us know that you've been here for a 10 stream streak. We have had multiple streakers tonight. We do enjoy that. We've got such fantastic engagement right now. I feel bad for wanting to end stream a little bit early today, but I also need dinner. That is just part of the course for when you stream early, is you've got to manage when you have dinner, and it is now din time. I'm unsure what we're going to have for dinner. I'm thinking I need to use up the ground turkey and some ground chicken. So we need to look at the recipes and see which of the ground options we will use. All right, let's see. Open up the yarn strands here. Sweet girl is getting some love from Mr. Becca, and it makes me so happy that she loves him so much. Having your dog really love your partner, there's really not much better than that. Dogs are such great people figure outers. They can tell people's character. They can scope things out because dogs are just that amazing. All right, we've got this part. Now, let's do the fuzzing. Exclamation point join. What are we having for dinner? I don't quite know. I have multiple options. I could make a turkey crustless pie. So I have a recipe that uses ground turkey to make a crustless pie. Obviously it'd be savory. Then I have ground chicken that we could use for chicken burgers and make like a chicken patty with, I believe we've already used up all the avocado, so that one may not work because it was supposed to come with an avocado slaw or some kind of a something that you put with it. I made a chicken cordon bleu noodle casserole for dinner last night, so I had that for lunch today. That was extremely yummy. I could technically have that if I wanted to again, but I really don't want to have the same meal for breakfast and, or not for breakfast, for lunch and dinner. That's just not ideal to me. All right, there we go. There is our Charmander with his Floofy fire tail. I kind of want to trim this up a little bit. There we go. There we go. There's his fuzzy tail. Let's get all that. Perfect. Flames. The flames. There we go. There is our Charmander with his fire flamey tail. Hey, Shipwreck, welcome in. Doesn't he look super cute? Oh, I love him so much. I guarantee he is going to sell. He is so stinking cute. He is going to sell in a second. Wait, what? Wait, what? What happened? What is it? Can you make a suggestion? For what? For Charmander? Yes, give me a suggestion. What do I need? What do I need to do? Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Shipwreck. How are you doing? Try and trim the tail to the flame shape. Baby, come on. I'm not a hairdresser, but we're going to assume that's kind of what Lizzie was going for there, maybe? Like so? I don't really see much of a difference. I feel like I'm not trimming it properly. Like that. There we go. Exclamation point join. We got another dungeon active. And a lot of yarn fuzz. Help! So much yarn fuzz. Alright, so let's get out of here. Is better? Awesome. Perfect. Thank you for the suggestion. Never mind, we won't get out of here because Shipwreck wants a dad joke. So let's do the dad joke first.
Singing in the shower is all fun and games until you get shampoo in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera.
Always a good one. Ay, ay, ay. That was a good one. Alright, my friends, thank you guys so very much. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Dad jokes. Thank you so much for being here while we made our little Psyduck and Charmander today on stream to add to our collection. We are up to 16 finished projects, and I will be back Saturday morning. Saturday morning, make sure you're here bright and early, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, because we are going to have more dungeons, and a boss dungeon has already been spawned and will come out at some point. Lightning has gotten a nat 1. Ripperoni. Let's get out of here. Let's go say hello to Mr. Rutledge, a lovely Lego builder and friend of the community. Please copy that raid message. But before we go, let's see here. before we go, I've got to sing to you guys. For our friends who have not been here in a long time or have never stayed around for the end of a raid, I always sing a goodbye song to you guys as we are getting ready to go to another community. So please make sure you stick around. Say hello to Zach. You won't regret it. I promise. He's very full of chaos. If you love that kind of vibe, he is a wonderful, wonderful dude. I will see you guys next time, Saturday morning. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Thank you, Brianna. Appreciate that. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Make sure you tune in over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube on Friday morning for our next Pokemon card opening short/reel. But I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye.